Don't you want to create stunning mockups that will lead your customers to the checkout cart? First, you want to download two variations of your design. For the first design, you'll download as a regular PNG. The second design, however, you'll download as a transparent one. So make sure you select transparent background when downloading your second design. You can also change the size or not, it's totally up to you guys. But select PNG and then click download. Now we have our non-transparent background and our transparent design. I'm going with a landscape mockup to showcase real life settings for potential customers. However, I do recommend using vertical mockups like this one, especially if your design is vertical. This shows off close-up details of your product. Now, as promised, we're going to start with a card mockup. And for this mockup, all I did was type in envelope mockup in the elements section, choose your mockup, and set image as background. Now, you want to select your design. Select one of your downloaded designs that we've downloaded earlier. I'm going to choose the non-transparent one, but it doesn't matter because as you can see, the card is white with a little bit of shadow. And if you want to add some shadow and you don't have a card with a shadow, just simply select shadow and just select the type of shadow you want. And there you have it. You all can do this. This was easy and simple. Now, the blurb mockup. Now for this mockup, let's select the transparent design. When a design is transparent, it makes it easier to place on or inside an element. Now you see how this design is effortlessly fitting inside the frame. It blends so well, giving it a realistic look. But to give it an even more realistic look, let's add a shadow to the frame. So you're just going to select your frame, select edit image, click shadows, and click backdrop. Now here is where you want to extend both vertical and horizontal angles to your liking, just to add that realistic shadow behind the frame. And after you are done, this is what the end result will look like. Now to search this type of background, just simply type in blur background mockup and you can click on photos and see all of the options that are available in blur background mockups. Now I personally use the non-transparent design here because it just pops better to me. This was really easy to do and it looks great too. Next, the white mockup. White mockups offer a nice and clean look, which is good for showcasing your products to be the main focus. So I'm going to go with the transparent design again, and you just fit it right in there. It's really, really easy with a white design. And for this frame here, I'm just going to show you, if you get a frame and it looks a little dull, you're just going to go ahead and click on the brightness just to give it a little bit more pop so you can see the design as I did here. And just make sure it fits really, really well. Get up really close on those edges and to make sure that it fits well. So you see this design here. If you get a frame or a mock-up that looks kind of dull, you want to go with the one that is non-transparent. So your design is received and it is seen well and it is attracting all of your customers, okay? Or potential customers. We're going to speak it into the universe. The modern mockup. Okay, so for this design, I just typed in vertical gold frame, and because it's going on a wall, I'm just giving it a plain shadow effect. Now, as you can see, the wall is right through this frame. So you want to make sure that you download and now you're going to use your non-transparent design. Why was that so hard for me to get out? Resize it as you can see me do. And just make sure you have it placed on top of the frame. You don't want any cracks or any creases of the wall to be shown. And just simply place it backwards. And what that does is create a realistic view of your picture inside of the frame. And there you have it. Now, creating a logo design and adding your details to your mockup can help establish your brand identity, promote your shop and products, and protect your intellectual property. So by incorporating these elements into your mockup, you can create a more professional and effective presentation that helps to attract and engage potential buyers. And that's the ultimate goal. So do as you want and be creative, how I did. Add you some text, a couple of elements and shapes, and there you go. Now that you know how to create an eye-catching mockup, it's time to upload it to your Etsy shop. and start making sales. So in this next part of the video, I'll show you how to easily upload your Etsy files and to get your products in front of real potential customers. Click this video next to do so.